Welcome to the abstract animal drawing lesson. I'm going to show you how to draw an animal in an abstract way first. You can use a marker for this. I'm using a little dauber filled with ink. Abstract means art that takes something real and then depicts it in a way that's not quite real, right? So this animal, I'm doing it in an exaggerated way that doesn't look like real life necessarily, but you can tell that it's based on real life. It's based on a real animal. I choose endangered animals for this project, so I chose a tiger, panther, and different other big cats. You might choose a different kind of animal to depict. I'm going to show you how to add color to your drawing in a couple ways. The first way is using watercolor and crayon. So I made sure that my drawing was dry before I started painting on it. When I take a white crayon or even a yellow or bright green crayon, something light colored, and then I paint over top of it, it kind of makes this beautiful magical effect where that white crayon suddenly shows up beautifully. So I'm taking that white crayon and I'm adding it in lots of spaces. I added stripes, I'm coloring in the eyes, I added polka dots on the background. And because this is an abstract animal, this is a tiger, but I'm not going to paint him orange. I'm going to paint him rainbow. Okay, did you just notice how I got water all over my painting? Because there was too much water on my paintbrush. So as I'm painting, you're going to see me dip the paintbrush in the water and then squeeze it out on the side of the bowl. Squeeze the water out before you put it in the paint. That's going to keep it from being too wet where it's going to drip or create a puddle on your paper. If you're using a big paintbrush like I am, it's especially important that you squeeze that water out because the paintbrush is going to act like a sponge. It's going to soak that water up. So squeeze it out before you put it in the paint, every time. Okay, so I just went down the rainbow and I started with red and I worked my way down to purple. For the background of this painting, I thought it might be fun to just do the opposite. Start with purple at the top and work my way down towards red. You can really see those white polka dots show up that I drew on there earlier and the white stripes. When you paint watercolor over a crayon, it's doing something called wax resist. Because the crayon is made of wax, and the wax is a lipid, it's a fat. It doesn't like to mix with water. That's why the crayon shows up. Now I'm going to show you how to use another kind of technique to add some bright, vivid color. We're using drawing chalk, which is kind of like the chalk you would use on a chalkboard or on the sidewalk, but it's a little bit more vibrant. I am taking colors that work well together because I'm going to actually take this laundry starch in the little bowl next to my chalk and I'm going to use it to smear and spread out the chalk. Now laundry starch is really just soap, but don't go into your laundry room and start grabbing chemicals willy-nilly. Make sure that it's something safe for you to use. Ask an adult. Laundry starch you might have used before for other art projects. A lot of people use it to make slime and other kind of projects like that. So it should be safe on your hands, but don't get in your eyes and all that good stuff.